What's up, everybody? My name is Nadia, and I recently took a career test which listed my careers. Interior design was my top match, so I decided to try some furniture flipping and also try my hand at interior design, and this is how it went for my first month in furniture flipping. I started out with a lamp. I bought it for $10 at Goodwill. It was a pretty nice lamp. It had this swivel, and it also had this really cool touch feature that I thought was pretty high end. Here's my Facebook pictures. I ended up selling this lamp for $45. Next, I bought a bench that had these really mid-century lines. I decided to stain it just a little bit darker on the wood parts just to give it more of a luxe look. Here's the result. And here's my pictures on Facebook. I ended up selling this bench for $80. Next, I had this cool coffee table. Look at her trying to get my table. Already paid for. I decided to paint it tan and do this technique where I make it look like it's wood. Here's me putting stain on it to ensure it gives a nice wood look. I also repaired some of the holes and damages, and I painted the top black. This is how it turned out. I thought it came out pretty good. Here's some of my Facebook pictures. I ended up selling this table for $75. Next, I have this really cool rug that I bought at Habitat for Humanity for $25. I don't have a video for this, but it was really great quality and a really modern type rug. I got a lot of inquiries about this. I sold it for $135. Next, I had this really cool dresser that was $80, a little more than what I like to spend. I decided to redo it and stain it, but the staining kind of went left, so I decided to paint it instead. I had this leftover green color, and so I painted everything this new sage green. Put on some new knobs, and here's my Facebook pictures. I ended up selling it for $160. Next, I bought 2 side tables. I did a lot of work to try to get these side tables where they needed to be. Almost too much work. I don't know if I would try to do nightstands and side tables again. I did paint it this chalk gray that I thought worked out nice, and I had to end up spray painting some knobs so I could not spend so much money on redoing this project. I ended up adding legs as well. Here was the final result. Before I show you what I made on that one, I decided to do a matching piece. I started off painting it green, and I bought this cabinet for $14. That brush has seen its better days. I spray painted the existing hardware. Decided to go with more of a gold color. I'm just priming it here. This cabinet was solid wood, and I thought it would be nice if I could add some legs to it. So I decided to take the legs apart and remove the platform. Here are the legs that I'm attaching. I decided to paint them gold. Here's the final product. I decided to sell it all together as a set. Even though I changed it from green to gray, I thought it looked pretty good. I ended up selling these for $225 together. I also bought this $10 accent cabinet that I really loved. I decided to paint it like a matte black. Here's me priming it. I thought the matte black looked really good and kind of gave it a modern twist. Here are some of the Facebook photos. I sold it for $55. Next, we have these chairs I bought for $14. They're kind of quirky and have a blue pattern. I thought it would be really nice with orange pillows, so I sold the pillows too for $45 total. So after my journey of thrift shopping and DIYing, I ended up selling all of my stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I spent a total of $246, 86 in materials, and my total sales was $920. For profit, I made $588. If you want to see more of my journey of furniture flipping and interior designing, then subscribe and see more.